Well, hey everybody out there in YouTube land. I was just gonna do a quick video. I figured this would be a good video to do a one take deal and then upload. And basically it's just, hey, I'm coming out. I'm a Stanley girl. I've been using Stanley Gear for a while, and before these epic Stanley cups came out, I was already on the Stanley train. My dad gave me this a really long time ago, and I think that kind of started the Stanley movement for my collection of Stanley cook and drink wear, as well as actually I have a Stanley branded flannel and Stanley tools. I have a Stanley tape measurer. And the funny thing about Stanley is it really is an old man construction stuff brand. It's just so funny how marketing and commercialized the brand has become thanks to these cups, which is great, you know, all's good. I actually got these cook sets. I've had this one for a Christmas present for a really long time. And then I got this one after watching I can't remember, outdoor gear review on this pot, and I figured it complemented this. This is kind of, you know, single, this is like meal sized. And then I got this. I thought it was kind of cool. I always like single wall canteens that are fully metal, and so you could take this plastic cap off and boil water in here. The lanyard on it is kind of silly, a little gaudy, but it's a fun little collection of great cook gear. So, I mean, I have invested in this. This is probably, I mean, $150 plus of Stanley gear, roughly. I can't remember how much everything cost, or even, I don't even know if some of the stuff is still in production. I'm sure the flasks will always be in production, same with the thermoses, and these cups will probably be in production for a long time because their popularity is still probably high. Yeah, just, oh, I actually got these knives from, I think, Ontario, the Camp Plus chef knife, the Camp Plus bread knife, and they actually have a Camp Plus Santuco. Can't remember exactly how to say it, but it's like the Camp knife, only it's got these like kind of indentations along the blade. But I actually got these for very cheap. I think they were about $8 a piece. And I got them because they just matched my Stanley cook kits beautifully. And haven't actually used these camping yet, but I have used all my other gear here a lot. They may not look as gig worn as like some of my Sea to Summit camping gear. Speaking of Sea to Summits, my friends work at an outfitter. They got me this plate and spoon because I would go camping and leave everything and never have a plate or spoon, and they were like, we're gonna hook you up. I mean, but I have plenty of plates and spoons and stuff. So yeah, I was just gonna go over these two because they're the only things that are like stack. So like you actually can pop that thing up like that. This is considered a cutting board, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, you can take this down. There are two of them, and you can use these as cutting boards. And I love how multi-purpose, multi-use this stuff is. So here you got a spatula piece and a ladle piece, and you've got two different clickers, and I just love this, how nifty it is. And so you can either make one long one, or it's not the easiest thing, but or two. Actually, I think you can double them up. So You can make one long tool. So I really love that. That's really cool to me. And then you have the actual bowls for two, which is great if you and a significant other are doing adventures. Like, what a great kit. I absolutely love this cook kit. It's freaking sick. I currently have not gone and tested it with actually using it with like going camping with a significant other. Or even a buddy that would, you know, we just haven't come across that bridge yet. But I just like how it's set up for two very much. I think that's really cool. And it all works really, really tightly. And it's very, just, it's effective. I really like this one. I don't know if there's any information on that about the size of, or which product this is, but really like this guy. Measurements on the outside. It's just a compact, awesome kit. This one's similar, only it's the cups. And there's nothing in here but cups, but it's two cups that match the bowls. And also you got your, you know, measuring marks, and this has been a fantastic piece. I've actually used it as a mixer / shaker. Like, you can pour your drinks out of here, and it works really well. I don't actually drink alcohol anymore, but it worked really well for like shaken martinis or any other sort of mixed drinks you may have wanted. Not to say I'll never have another drink again, but it's just something that kind of fell off and I haven't really picked it back up. And I love both of these. Really do. They're really great pieces. And this one, you know, you could also use as like your colander as well. Like, you know, make your boiled noodles and pour off the water. It's awesome. Both of these are really thoughtful products. And obviously this is a flask. Simple, plain and simple, very old. My dad had this for years and gave it to me when he kind of got out of the camping, hiking stuff. And he was like, here, you can have this. And I was like, sure. I recently got this thermos after working on a job where I wanted to have more coffee throughout the day, but just there was no option. So I picked this up for like 35 bucks off Amazon. It's the 2 quarts. The cup, this is just your basic one. I don't remember exactly which size this is, but I liked the color. Couldn't find the hammer tone green, I think is what this color is called, but the gray with the green flying bear was good enough for me. This stainless steel water bottle, I have several other stainless steel water bottles, but you know, I really liked that it came with a ring, and I did wrap some grip tape around this because this was, when you took this off, these would just move around and just cling, clank, clank, and I was wanting a more silent kind of system, but I like carrying it with this. It's actually just fine. And I just loved how these knives kind of matched everything as well. It's just really a great kit, and you know, for cooking, camp cooking, I look forward to the days where I can share this with my significant other or a friend, and we can have like a nice camp out and cook and eat with all this cookware, and go on hikes and bring the thermos, or you know, it's just a great set. And I'm making this video just because I wanted to possibly recommend the Stanley line of eating, drinking, and cookware, because I actually do think it's good stuff, affordable stuff, and useful stuff. Like, I have used all of these and I have enjoyed each one of them, and they each are so functional, with diverse uses. I mean, each one of these two things can like hold hot or cold and keep them hot or cold. Like that's kind of their point. And the stainless steel cookware, I mean, that's just basic camping gear. And the flask, you know, you can put more than just liquor in flasks, but you know, hey, if you want to put a little whiskey in there, go for it. Mine has definitely held plenty of whiskey, and I have definitely taken this thing hiking. Filled it up with Jameson, filled it up with, you know, Buffalo Trace, whatever. And I think I've filled it up with Dewar's and other, just whiskey. Yeah, this is a good whiskey flask. I think I've put vodka and other liquors in here too over the course of the years that I've had it. And I think the first drinks me and my dad shared hiking was gin out of this. So I got some good memories with all this gear. And I'm really looking forward to making more memories with it. So this is kind of a different video than the usual knife stuff, which is definitely my my usual. And but you know, I'm a multifaceted human being, and knives are not my only interest. I got really into knives because, you know, I was more into like hiking and camping, where knives kind of were like tools. And then I got kind of more and more down the rabbit hole of the vortex of knife and blade culture, because it's such a big world. And this video did feature the Ontario Camp Plus chef knives. So it is knife content still. Don't you worry, YouTube. Don't you worry. And we can look forward to this up and coming SOG Seal Pup knockoff video. $10, Amazon.com. I can't remember the no-name brand, but I was really like, for $10, good Lord, this is kind of sick. 420 stainless steel. It's like, it's sticky sharp. The serrations are razor. I mean, yeah, there was a little muck on the blade, like from the factory, and a pretty plain sheath, but I've never cared about sheaths as much as what's inside them. Really like the size of this too. Like, man, that's comfortable. And so we can look forward to maybe a demonstration review of this coming up. I got it recommended from another channel. I cannot remember the guy's name. I think it's 411 Outdoors or something like that. 411 Outdoors. He did a video on this, and I picked one up immediately because it was $9.99. I was like, dude, I would never pay like the $45 for a SOG Seal Pup, because I don't really mess with SOG like that. I don't think I have any SOG knives except for a pair of a set of the throwing knives that my older sister gave me for like a birthday. And they're great throwing knives. I can't remember what they're called. But I would not pay for a SOG Seal Pup or any of the SOG knives. I don't like the design really that much to pay $45, but like for $10 and for a beater knife that I think will do excellent, heck yeah, like welcome home. You have a home here next to the Q cut. The Q cut, cool as a cucumber cut. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. I think that's just the obligatory thing all YouTube people have to say. The channel has gotten way more views than I ever thought it really would, and I don't know how this video will do, but I'm not really here for the views or anything. I'm just making videos for fun. I wish I had my Stanley tape measurer to put in here too. And our other random Stanley tools that we have around the house. But I think it's funny. I found this like Stanley flannel, and it's awesome. It's the best like flannel ever. It's 100% cotton. It's just the right weight, like thin yet warm, light yet protective. And I think I got it for like $5 at an Ollie's outlet, you know, like super cheap. Probably should have gotten 2 of them. But anyways, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video and the kind of different flavor that this one is. So take care until next time. We'll probably be seeing this guy on the next knife review. And till then, have a great Sunday and enjoy your days, enjoy your lives, and get outside and enjoy nature. All right.